If your feet suddenly feel cold, tingly, or slightly numb when you sit for a while, your circulation may already be slowing down, and here's something most seniors never realize. One very common daily habit could quietly be making the problem worse. It's not something dramatic like heart disease. It's something far simpler and far more common. In fact, millions of people over the age of 60 experience poor circulation in their legs and feet, and many assume it's just a normal part of aging. But that assumption can allow the problem to slowly grow worse over time, because those sensations you feel, the pins and needles, the heaviness in your legs, the swelling around your ankles, or the feeling that your feet just aren't getting warm enough, are actually signals from your body. Your circulation is asking for help. Now, the encouraging news is this. For many seniors, improving blood flow doesn't require extreme exercise, complicated routines, or risky medications. Sometimes, all it takes is activating a natural pumping system that already exists inside your legs. Hello, I'm Dr. Christina Serrati, and for more than 30 years I've worked with older adults to help them maintain mobility, independence, and comfort as they age. And one thing I've seen again and again is that the body is incredibly capable of restoring balance when we simply give it the right support. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important systems in your entire body, your circulation. Think of your circulatory system like a massive transportation network. Your arteries deliver oxygen-rich blood from the heart down into your body, feeding every organ, muscle, and nerve. But your veins have a much harder job. They must carry used blood back upward, toward the heart, and that means constantly working against gravity. When we're younger and more active, this process works beautifully. Every step you take activates the muscles in your calves. Those muscles squeeze the veins and push blood upward, toward the heart. Doctors often call this the calf muscle pump, and it plays a surprisingly powerful role in keeping blood flowing smoothly through your lower body. But as we get older, something begins to change. Many people start moving less and sitting more. And when those calf muscles remain still for long periods of time, that natural pump begins to slow down. When that happens, blood can begin to pool in the lower legs and feet. That pooling is what leads to many of the symptoms seniors experience every day. Swollen ankles, numb toes, tingling sensations, heavy tired legs, cold feet, even in warm rooms. Your veins contain tiny one-way valves that are designed to keep blood moving upward. But without the help of muscle movement, those valves can struggle to keep circulation flowing efficiently. Imagine traffic slowly backing up on a busy highway. The longer the vehicles sit still, the worse the congestion becomes. Something very similar can happen inside the veins of your legs. But here's the important part. Most seniors have never been told. Your body actually has a simple built-in solution that can help restart the circulation pump in less than a minute, and you don't even need to stand up to do it. In the next section, I'm going to show you a simple seated movement that many of my patients use every day to push fresh blood back into their legs and feet. It takes less than 1 minute, and for some people, the difference is noticeable almost immediately. But before I show you the movement, there's one surprising reason circulation problems become much more common after age 60, and understanding that will make this simple fix work even better. Before I show you the 1-minute movement, there's something important. Most seniors are never told about circulation. It's not only your arteries that matter, your veins and the tiny valves inside them are just as important. These valves act like small doors inside your veins. They allow blood to travel upward toward the heart, while preventing it from sliding back down toward your feet. When you're walking regularly, the muscles in your calves gently squeeze the veins and push blood upward through those valves. But when you sit still for long periods of time, something very different begins to happen. That natural pumping system simply shuts off. Blood begins to collect in the lower legs. Pressure slowly increases, and the valves no longer close as effectively as they should. Over time, this can lead to the exact symptoms many seniors complain about every day. Swollen ankles at the end of the day, feet that feel unusually cold, tingling or numbness in the toes, a heavy, tired feeling in the legs. The nerves in your feet rely on healthy blood flow to receive oxygen and nutrients. When circulation slows down, those nerves begin sending distress signals, and those signals often appear as tingling, burning, or numbness. But here's the encouraging news. Your body already has a powerful built-in mechanism designed to help correct this problem, and activating it takes less than 1 minute. I call this simple movement the ankle rocker. You can do it right now while sitting comfortably in a chair. Here's how it works. Sit upright with both feet flat on the floor in front of you. Make sure your legs are relaxed and your feet are about shoulder width apart. Now begin by lifting your heels off the floor while keeping your toes planted down. As you lift your heels, you should feel the muscles in your calves gently tightening. Hold this position for about 2 seconds, then slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. Next, reverse the movement. Keep your heels on the floor and lift your toes upward, raising the front of your feet slightly. You are now rocking your feet back and forth from heel to toe, heels up, then toes up, heels up, then toes up. Continue this slow rocking motion about 10 to 15 times. What you're doing may feel simple, but inside your legs, something powerful is happening. Each time your calf muscles tighten, they compress the veins in your lower legs, pushing blood upward toward your heart. Think of it like gently squeezing a tube of toothpaste from the bottom upward. That squeezing motion helps move stagnant blood out of the lower legs, allowing fresh oxygen-rich blood to flow back down. Many of my patients are surprised by how quickly this movement can change how their legs feel. Within just a few minutes, some people notice their feet feeling warmer and lighter. But this simple rocker movement is only half of the solution. There's another small step that activates the tiny circulation vessels and nerves in your feet. And when combined with the ankle rocker, it can dramatically improve how blood moves through the lower body. In the next section, I'll show you the toe activation technique that completes this 1-minute circulation fix, and why it may also help support balance and nerve health as we age. Now that you've learned the ankle rocker, we're going to add the second half of the 1-minute circulation fix. And surprisingly, this step focuses on something most people rarely think about: their toes. Your feet contain thousands of tiny blood vessels and nerve endings. In fact, the bottom of the foot is one of the most sensitive areas in the entire body. These nerves constantly send signals to your brain about balance, pressure, and movement. But when circulation slows down, those small vessels cannot deliver enough oxygen and nutrients to the nerves. And that's when many seniors begin to notice symptoms like numb toes, tingling sensations, burning feelings in the feet, reduced balance while walking. This is why activating the feet themselves can play such an important role in improving circulation. The technique I'm about to show you is something I often teach patients who struggle with cold feet or nerve discomfort. I call it the toe spread and curl, just like the ankle rocker. You can do this exercise while sitting comfortably in a chair. Start with both feet flat on the floor. Now try to spread your toes apart as wide as possible. Don't worry if they don't move very far. Many people find this surprisingly difficult at first because the muscles in the feet have been inactive for years. Simply focus on gently widening the toes. Hold that position for about 5 seconds. You may feel a light stretch across the top of your foot and between the toes. Now slowly curl your toes downward, almost as if you're trying to grip the floor. Hold that curl for about 3 seconds, then relax your toes again. Now repeat the movement. Spread the toes wide. Hold, then curl them inward. Hold. Repeat this process 5 to 10 times. While this movement may seem small, it creates 2 powerful benefits inside the foot. First, spreading and curling the toes helps stimulate the tiny blood vessels responsible for microcirculation. This improves the flow of oxygen and nutrients through the smallest parts of your circulatory system. Second, it gently wakes up the nerve endings in your feet. That nerve stimulation can help improve sensation and balance over time. Now, here's where things get interesting. When you combine the ankle rocker with this toe activation movement, you activate 2 important circulation systems at the same time: the major circulation pump in the calves and the microcirculation network inside the feet. Together, they create a powerful 1-minute routine that encourages blood to move smoothly through the lower body. Many seniors begin noticing their feet feeling warmer, lighter, and more responsive after practicing these movements regularly. But circulation isn't controlled by movement alone. There is another important factor that determines whether your blood vessels stay flexible and open, and that factor is nutrition. Inside your blood vessels, a special compound helps them relax and widen so blood can flow freely. In the next section, I'm going to show you 3 simple foods that help your body naturally produce this compound and support healthy circulation, and one of them might already be sitting in your refrigerator right now. Movement is one of the most powerful ways to restart circulation in your legs and feet. But there's another piece of the puzzle that many people overlook. And that piece is the health of your blood vessels themselves. Inside every blood vessel in your body is a delicate inner lining called the endothelium. You can think of it as a smooth protective layer that allows blood to move easily through your arteries and veins. When this lining is healthy, your blood vessels remain flexible and relaxed, allowing circulation to flow smoothly from your heart all the way down to the smallest capillaries in your feet. But as we age, this lining can slowly become stiffer and less responsive. One reason for this change is the gradual decline of an important molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide plays a critical role in your circulatory system. It sends signals to the muscles in your blood vessel walls, telling them to relax and widen. When those vessels widen, blood can move more freely through the body. But when nitric oxide levels decline, blood vessels may become narrower and less flexible, which makes circulation less efficient. The encouraging news is that certain foods can naturally support your body's ability to produce nitric oxide. And adding just a few of these foods into your daily routine can help support healthy circulation over time. One of the best natural sources comes from leafy green vegetables. Foods like spinach, kale, and arugula contain natural compounds called nitrates, which the body can convert into nitric oxide. These vegetables help support blood vessel relaxation and healthy blood flow. Another excellent option is beets. Beets are one of the richest dietary sources of nitrates available. Many studies have shown that beet consumption may help support blood flow and maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Some people enjoy adding roasted beets to salads. Others prefer drinking a small glass of beet juice in the morning. Even a modest amount can help support nitric oxide production inside the body. Next, we have nutrients that help protect the structure of blood vessels themselves. Two of the most important are vitamin C and vitamin E. Vitamin C plays a key role in the production of collagen, which helps strengthen the walls of capillaries and veins. You can find vitamin C in foods such as oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, broccoli. Vitamin E works a little differently. It acts as an antioxidant, helping protect blood vessels from oxidative stress that can contribute to stiffening and plaque buildup over time. Foods rich in vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, avocados. When your blood vessels remain strong and flexible, circulation naturally improves. There is one more nutrient researchers often discuss when it comes to circulation and nerve health, and that nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 South helps support a healthy inflammatory balance in the body, which protects the delicate lining of blood vessels. They can be found in fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, mackerel. When you combine gentle movement like the ankle rocker and toe activation with foods that support blood vessel health, you create a powerful strategy for supporting circulation. But there's one surprising spice scientists have studied for its potential to stimulate blood flow, and chances are it may already be sitting in your kitchen. In the next section, I'll explain how this simple ingredient may help support circulation and why some cultures have used it for centuries. There is a simple ingredient that researchers have studied for its potential to help stimulate circulation and support healthy blood flow. And the surprising part is that many people already have it sitting in their kitchen. That ingredient is cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper contains a natural compound called capsaicin, which is responsible for the spicy heat you feel when eating it. But inside the body, capsaicin does something interesting. It can encourage blood vessels to relax and widen slightly, allowing blood to move more freely through the body. This gentle widening of the vessels may help improve the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to tissues, including the nerves and muscles in your legs and feet. Some people enjoy adding a small pinch of cayenne pepper to soups, vegetables, or warm tea. Others prefer gradually incorporating it into their meals. Even small amounts, when used regularly, may help support circulation as part of a balanced diet. Now, of course, spices alone won't solve circulation issues, but when combined with movement and proper hydration, they can play a supportive role in maintaining healthy blood flow. And hydration is something many seniors often underestimate. Water plays an important role in circulation because it helps keep blood fluid and easier for the heart to pump. When the body becomes dehydrated, blood can become slightly thicker. This means the heart must work harder to move it through the body. And this effect is especially noticeable in the tiny capillaries of the feet and legs. If circulation is already slow, dehydration can make symptoms like cold feet or tingling sensations more noticeable. A simple goal for many older adults is to aim for about 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day. You don't need to drink it all at once. Instead, try sipping water gradually from morning until evening. Another helpful habit is standing up and moving briefly every hour. Many circulation problems develop simply because people remain seated for long periods of time. When we sit for extended stretches, the large blood vessels in the hips and thighs can become slightly compressed. This slows the flow of blood traveling down toward the lower legs. Even standing up and walking a few steps around the room can help restart circulation. I often tell my patients something very simple. Motion is lotion for the body. Movement lubricates joints, activates muscles, and encourages healthy blood flow. Even small movements throughout the day can make a meaningful difference. There's also another simple technique that athletes often use after intense physical activity to help improve recovery. And interestingly, this same technique can benefit seniors who struggle with swelling, cold feet, or tired legs. It involves using gentle warmth to encourage blood vessel relaxation. In the next section, I'll explain how a simple 10-8 warm foot soak can help stimulate circulation, and why it may be one of the most relaxing ways to support your lower body at the end of the day. Throughout the day, gravity is constantly pulling blood downward toward your feet. If circulation is already slow, that downward pressure can cause fluid to accumulate in the lower legs and ankles. This is why many seniors notice that their feet feel more swollen, tight, or tired later in the day. Fortunately, there's a very simple way to help your body move that stagnant blood back into circulation, and it's also one of the most relaxing habits you can add to your evening routine. I'm talking about a warm foot soak. Warm water gently encourages your blood vessels to expand and relax, a process known as vasodilation. When blood vessels widen, circulation can flow more easily through the small arteries and capillaries in your feet. This increased flow helps move stagnant blood away from the lower legs while allowing fresh oxygen-rich blood to reach the tissues. To try this at home, simply fill a small basin with comfortably warm water. The water should feel soothing, not hot. Place your feet in the water and relax for about 10 minutes. Many people enjoy doing this while watching television, reading, or listening to music. If you'd like to enhance the experience, you can add a few drops of peppermint oil or rosemary oil to the water. Both oils are known for their refreshing scent and gentle stimulating effects. While a warm soak can feel wonderful, there is another technique that works together with it to help reduce swelling, and that technique is leg elevation. After your foot soak, try sitting or lying down and placing your legs slightly above the level of your heart. You can use a pillow, cushion, or the arm of a sofa to support your legs. Even raising them 6 to 12 inches can help gravity work in your favor. Instead of blood pooling in the lower legs, elevation encourages blood to flow back toward the heart. Try relaxing in this position for about 10 to 15 minutes. Many seniors find that this simple habit helps reduce ankle swelling and makes their legs feel noticeably lighter and more comfortable. But circulation is only one part of the story. The nerves in your feet also rely on healthy blood flow to function properly. When nerves do not receive enough oxygen and nutrients, they may begin sending unusual signals. These signals can appear as burning sensations, tingling feelings, numb patches in the toes or feet. Doctors often refer to this condition as peripheral neuropathy. Improving circulation helps support nerve health, but certain nutrients can also play an important role. In the next section, we'll talk about 2 key nutrients that support nerve function in older adults and why many seniors may not be getting enough of them. Understanding this can make a meaningful difference in restoring comfort to your feet and legs. By now, you've learned several simple ways to help improve circulation in your legs and feet. But the real secret isn't doing one of these things once in a while. The real secret is creating a small daily routine that keeps your circulation active throughout the day, because your circulatory system responds best to gentle, consistent support. Let's put everything together into a simple routine that many seniors find easy to follow. Start your morning with a glass of water. After a full night of sleep, the body can become slightly dehydrated. Drinking water first thing in the morning helps blood move more easily through your vessels. With breakfast, try including foods that support circulation. Leafy greens, berries, citrus fruits, or even a small serving of beets can provide nutrients that help support healthy blood vessels. After you finish getting ready for the day, take 1 minute to perform the movements we discussed earlier. Sit comfortably and perform the ankle rocker movement for about 10 to 15 repetitions. Then add the toe spread and curl exercise to stimulate the small circulation vessels in your feet. This simple 1-minute routine activates the natural muscle pump in your calves and encourages blood to move smoothly through the lower body. During the day, try to avoid sitting for long, uninterrupted periods. Set a gentle reminder to stand up every hour. Even walking across the room or stretching your legs for a moment can help keep circulation active. Another small habit that can make a difference is avoiding crossing your legs while sitting. When the legs are crossed, pressure is placed on the large blood vessels in the thigh, which can slow blood flow traveling down toward the lower legs. Keeping both feet flat on the floor allows circulation to move more naturally. In the evening, you can support circulation with the warm foot soak and leg elevation we discussed earlier. These simple habits help your legs recover after a long day and reduce the pooling of blood that can occur from gravity. When practiced regularly, these small actions work together to create a powerful effect. But there are also a few habits that can quietly work against your circulation. One of the most common is wearing tight clothing or shoes that restrict blood flow. Anything that squeezes the legs, waist, or feet too tightly can interfere with healthy circulation. Your clothing should feel supportive and comfortable, not restrictive. The most important thing to remember is this: your body is incredibly adaptable. Even small daily actions can help circulation improve over time. Those sensations of tingling, heaviness, or cold feet are not simply something you must accept. They are signals, and now you know how to respond to them. Start with the 1-minute movement routine. Support your body with good nutrition and keep your legs active throughout the day. Your circulation system is designed to respond to care, and with consistency, many people begin to notice real improvements in comfort, warmth, and mobility. If you found this information helpful, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos where we explore more ways to support healthy aging. And I'd love to hear from you. In the comments, tell me which step you're going to try first: the ankle rocker, the toe activation exercise, or the evening foot soak. Your experience may help someone else discover a simple way to feel better and move more comfortably.